Hello, welcome to MVRing it down the spreadsheet some more. Announcement, which I've actually already made a video about, but in case you don't watch the videos on the YouTube channel, the Haddoncourt Tramway route has been released on the DLS, including the 7 single-player sessions and 2 multiplayer sessions. And there may be an 8th session, a bonus session coming as well, made by a different author, but we'll see. So, hello everybody. Also, in Germany and other places in Europe, it is Christmas Day, the 24th of December, 2022. So that is 2022 years after the supposed birth of Christ. And it doesn't matter if you change the abbreviation from AD to CE. It's like common era. Okay, well, why is this the common era? Like, we're counting from 0. Why is that year 0 so important? Oh, it's because Christ was born there. And then we're back at that, so it doesn't really change much. But here we are. Hello, I'll bust through. Kangafango, welcome, welcome, welcome. Right, okay. Apparently Santa is on his way to Nigeria at the moment, according to NORAD. Interesting. It's been playing up all day. Oh. Right, a bonus session? What's that all about? I don't know. Viewers, I'll bust through number 6. Gafango, Ghost Lady. Oh, Ghost Lady's here! Ah, lovely! Ah, it's been a while. Although, Ghost Lady, you did make an appearance in... Well, we did see your eye in some of the Minecraft streams, I think. Right. Broadcaster Shardes. Year Zero is a great song. Oh? No idea. Christmas at Ground Zero? Oh yes, I know that one. Captain. I see. Yeah, I see. So, I've already got the things open. So you can see Trainz. This is one of the things, quite an important thing. The other thing is the spreadsheet, which, by the way, I will sort. Ascending. There we go. Hide the invisibles. Spreadsheet, indeed. Cheek, mouth, cheek. Really? Spread. Why would you want to spread your cheeks? I said, Anyway, so in my listing of the industry chains last stream, I missed out the cement, which of course also needs to go to different places, and a few other things as well, which I thought of after the stream. Here we are. Elisa, hello, welcome, and Merry Christmas. As in Romania, it is apparently also Christmas on the 24th. Like margarine. Sure. How are we all on this wonderful Christmas night? Well, my Christmas night is going very well. I started making art, and now I will hopefully continue making art. Although in this case, I will continue in Trainz. So, we finished, well, hopefully finished, the bread stuff, the grain, the flour. Last time we did the oil and diesel, and today I want to get started on the logs. So, getting logs from here, down to the sawmill, and then I think I want to go along the planks route first. So getting planks up here up to these locations to then be transformed into general goods, and then having those general goods being shipped to other places as well. So I think that's what I want to do today. Right, we'll see how far we get. Well, very well. Crimeless night? No, not crimeless. No, crimas, as Elisa puts it. Get component mesh renderer. Oh wait, you're doing Unity stuff? Good. Living Art. That is a good game, or so I've heard. Living Art 2 confirmed? You can confirm what you like. Doesn't mean that it's going to happen. Do you have an opinion on it? Right, I watched the first episode of the Kangafango Let's Play of Living Art the other day. Right. It is about T-minus 50 minutes until Santa begins to deliver presents. Give me the video, both very good. I have to milk a cookie ready. Oh, I see. Be sure that Shark Boy and Lava Girl don't munch on those. Right, let's begin. So, I think we should begin by going down here where the sawmill is to have a look at how much capacity we have over here. Now, do I have any of those log wagons already over here? I don't believe so. No, I will need some more. So, do I have any up here? I think I do. Should I say shark, okay? It's a reference to the film. Your claimed face. I've heard about that the movie, but I do not remember ever seeing it. Indubitably. So, let's go over here. Right. So, how much... It would be really useful if you could easily see the amount of logs that this has as maximum capacity. Because starting amount, can I put in 100? No, actually 50 is the maximum. Okay, so this can take a maximum of 50 units of logs in one go. Which doesn't necessarily mean that it has to all be in one go, but that's as much as it can take in one go. Let's quickly put that on the default root layer. Alright, so they turn their elemental's counterpart when they consume milk and cookies. No. Wasn't there a space story involved too? A bit, yes. And a villain? Yes, there was a villain. So, actually those are now on the incorrect layer. 1 second. They need to go on that layer. Now, how much can this load? Okay, hold on. What's the actual load called? It's called logs stack 4.2 meter long. Logs stack 4.2 meter long. Now, if this goes in the number 1 slot, that's not enough. So, in the number 2 slot, logs stack 4.2 meter long, and 2. Yeah, that's the amount that we can load here on these. This does say Milwaukee Road on it, but I don't really have any better ones. If I can find better ones, then I might replace them with those. But what's important is that it's 2 per car, and this can have a maximum load of 50. But of course, that doesn't necessarily mean that that's the amount that we can, that it's going to take in per hour, because we can change the rate. Right. So, we've got 3 places for logs to come from. And okay, let's have a look and see how many would be 50 cars. Hopefully this won't lag too much. Actually, hold on, are all these tracks straightened properly? No, they're not. Look at this. I think it's because when the update happened to Zero Spec 5, I think that's when it... Because there was a bug where it would still count as being straightened if the piece after it was straightened, which I do believe was a bug, and that has been fixed. So now some bits aren't actually straightened where they should be straightened. Yeah, like that. But I don't really want to go through this whole thing now. We can do that. We can do that later when we catch them. So let's see. 25 cars then, because 2 per car. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, no, I know a better way of doing this. Hold on. Because if we're going to split them up between the industries, we might as well split them up between tracks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Okay, so that's the amount of logs that industry, that sawmill has capacity for. Now, that seems reasonable, but considering that it's going to be split up for between 3 forestry industries, this doesn't seem that much. I would like longer cuts of log cars coming down. Because these two are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cars long. So if we went, I don't know, up to here, then per hour, it would only be 8 cars up here. Forget this whole long stretch of cars here, it would only be 8 of them. So we might, yeah, even though we don't have capacity for it, we can change the rate of consumption to allow for more logs to be consumed per hour. So say if we want to double that, would that be okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So that's 16 cars right there. How much capacity does this industry have, by the way? $48. Okay, so that's 48 capacity, so that isn't a problem. Yeah, so that's 24. So 24 cars. So it has so this has capacity for 24 cars. So that would mean okay, well we've got 2 of these industries, I believe. Let's quickly have a look at Silver Falls to see if we've got no, it's multiple industry here, so we can change the capacity of this as we wish. Oh yes, that's mildly upsetting. It is what it is, yeah. Sägewerk, yes. 420 blaze it. That's too many cars. 420 log cars is too many log cars. Right, I think that 16 cars here. Okay, let's 1 second. Let's place down all the cars we want at these industries, and then we can reverse engineer how many it will need to consume per hour. So if you say 16 cars up here, that to me seems reasonable. Again, it doesn't mean that that is necessarily always the amount that will be stored up there, considering that we can change the amount. Well, we can store cars there. We can do stuff with it. So anyway, so over here, how many should we want? Do we want here? Maybe 1, 2. Hold on. Actually, that's route layer. What about that one? That's route layer as well. That's temp locked. It's 1, 2, 3. Really? Oh, there's a train on a hidden layer? What? I don't believe you. Error, cannot add train as there's already a train at this location on a hidden layer. I do not believe you, game. Um, 419 miles an hour out of 20. You're currently losing points due to speeding. Hahaha. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think maybe 8 cars is fine for here, considering that this doesn't look that busy. So let's get out the calculator. 16 plus 8. And then, so we're counting cars. And then we'll want some cars down here. Code Monkey, hello! And Happy Christmas for some countries. For some other ones, it's going to be tomorrow. And how many do we want down here? Well, we've got these sidings, but this is also a passing siding as well. So, considering that these sidings aren't too long, I think, yeah, but a train may have to double to allow another train to pass or something like that. So let's have a look. Is this on the correct layer? Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is that? Does that look like it's enough for down here? I think so, yes. Considering that this will likely be in addition to the 16 cars coming from up all the way up there. Should I try placing a train car somewhere else and then try moving it to where the supposed hidden train is? No, I deleted the cars, replaced them, and there was no issue. It's a very hidden layer. To couple to it and then delete the consist. The problem solved itself by deleting the train and replacing it. Yes. Merry Christmas, yes. Merry Christmas to you all too. Aw. Yes, and that is very kind. Okay, so next. What's next? Well, okay, so if this is if we say that 8 is okay for this, it's going to be, we need 32, so 32 cars for this, which is 64 cars coming down here. Oh no, 64 car loads coming down here per hour. So let's go up here, and this is every minute, so that makes the calculations easier. So 64 coming in, so, well, 64, it's the 1 point, yeah, it's basically 1. So actually, this is already as close as we can get. So, snowing on stream? Oh, it is snowing on stream. Ah, that's nice. Right, so the 1 per minute is already good, considering that it would be 4 spread out across 60 otherwise. So, yeah, that's good. We'll set the starting amount down to 0, though. Okay, so that's good. Now let's set up the production up here. Okay, so this was 16. Actually, what? Wait a minute. Did I calculate that right? because that's 16, so 32. No, it does make sense. Okay, so this is 32 carloads, so 32 divided by 60 is 0.5, basically. So we can't do 0.5. So the best we can do is 1, which means that it'll produce this every half hour. So let's actually write it down. So we've already got the Milton logging co, which is up here, and this produces logs. What is it? Dash 4.2 meter. Hold on. 4.2 m long. And this produces, well, it has to produce 64 carloads per hour. That's the minimum, because it's every 60 seconds. Well, 60 carloads per hour, sorry, that's wrong. 60 carloads per hour, because it's every 60 seconds. I cannot change the time. I can change the rate, but it cannot have a decimal point. So it's minimum 1 per minute. So that's a minimum of 60 per hour. So because it's 2, that would actually make it 32 carloads per hour, because it's 2 units per car. So there you go. Right. Santa update, doing the rounds in Italy. I'm sure that Augustus will appreciate that. Right, so okay, so that's what this produces. And that's the minimum amount, which is already too much for this. Although, is it? Or isn't that? Hold on. Hold on a minute. We've got 16 cars here. That's 32. Actually, that's right. Because it's 32 items. And then this produces one per. Actually, no. No. Sorry, I'm doubling it the wrong way around. Because this is 1 per minute, so it's 60. And then that would mean 32 carloads, whereas we need 16. So yeah, because it gets doubled twice. Sorry. So it is. What I originally said was correct. It is twice as much as we actually want here, but I can't really do anything about that. So 32 carloads an hour. That's a little different to kilometers an hour. Only a little bit. Shadows, your numbers confuse me. As long as they make some amount of sense to me, I consider that a success. Okay. So, I mean, if we doubled the amount of cars here, then we could make this work. So there's 16 cars. We did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold on. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. If we had this many cars here, and this is how much, because if you imagine all these cars being loaded, like fully loaded, that's how many logs this produces per hour minimum. But that's just, I think, a bit too long of a log train coming down here. I think that's too much, because we only have one sawmill. I think that would be a bit too much. So, right. Small victories. Yeah. So, down here, this is 8 cars of 16 logs. So it needs to be, oh, we've already got the logs here. So 16. And then is it already set to items yet? Yes. Now, per minute, if it's Okay, so 16. Let's see. Yeah, it should take about 4 minutes-ish to get rid of 1. So that is 240 seconds. Right? Yeah, because it's 60, 120, 240, yes. So this means that, where's Silver Falls? Right, so Silver Falls. Hold on, let me copy the logs. So Silver Falls, this is 8 carloads per hour. Milton Loggery Sawmill. Silver Falls airstrip. Nice font there, by the way. So, okay, that's 8 per hour. So that is now correctly set up, I hope. Hold on, what's the capacity? Yeah, 16, and then that needs to be 16 as well. Now we need to go over to the dam. So this is dam water logs. Although, actually, hold on, we've already got that. 1 second. Oh yeah, of course, because... sorry. Although I'm not completely happy with that, because when I just read that, it didn't really work right. How about hydro logs? I don't like that either. That name, yeah, I'm not happy with that name. Not happy with the previous one either. Maybe it should just be some company name. Maybe it should have nothing to do with the dam or anything like that. How about... How about Jim Logs Co. What do you think? Okay, so this has actually got the wrong kind of logs in. We need 4.2. 16. Actually, that needs to be items, not tons. And this needs to be 240. Produces them, right, of, yeah, 1 every 4 minutes. Actually, was that on the correct side before? 1 second. Yes, it was good. Okay, so I need to actually change it on the New Penzance. Actually, no, it's Fresh Pond. Oh, we never put in all the destinations for the oil here. Ah. Okay, well. Let's sort this. So we need to add Crags Gravel Pit. Then we need Gray's Granary. Jim's Logs Co. Milton Logging Co. New Panzan's New Bread. No, that's a different one, sorry. New Star, that we already got that one. I think that's it. Yes. Damn Jim, I'm a log flume, not a conveyor belt into the stratosphere. Sad but amusing. Right, a man is cutting down a tree. The tree says, wait, I'm a talking tree. And you will dialogue, responds the man. Aww. Milton Logging Co. Owner Timber? If that is a reference, I do not get it, sorry. Oh, Timber, of course. I was thinking Tim Burton, but yes, of course. Right, so... yeah, that is set up correctly. Let's head over here. Let's rename this to Jim Logs Co. Log Loader. And then I need to rename this over here. The water tower as well. Is that what how I spelled it before? Not spelled it, how I wrote it before. Yep. Well, no, it needs to be 2 capital letters. Right. Timber. I prefer the dialogue joke though. That's new to me. Okay, so we've got these. Actually, did I name this already? I do not believe I did. No, I did not. So Milton Logging Co. Log Loader is the name that it needs. Log Loader. Okay, so we have logs coming in. How many logs did we say? Hold on, there's a 16, so 32 plus 8 plus 8, 16. Okay, so 64. So that's 64 units, correct? 8, 8. Yeah. 64 log units per hour. So now let's head over here. Over here, we've got 60. Yeah, we've got 60 coming in. But is that correct? Let me just make sure. Yeah, because if we've got... yeah. No, it is correct. It is correct. Yeah, so that's already set up. But let's name this. This should be just, I think, just New Panzan's sawmill. I think that works. So New Panzan's sawmill. So this takes in logs. Actually, is that? Yeah, it's probably just the normal dash, not the long one. Hold on, did I forget one? Because that's Silver Falls. Then we've got Milton Logging Co. Ah, yes, we did. I did forget one. Jim Logs. Okay, so New Panzans. So logs, 4.2 m long. Maybe go with timber logging after all instead of the gym one. Like that quite a lot. I need to see what it looks written. Sure, let's use timber then. I've quickly got to rename it then. Which means that I've got to change it by the fresh pond thing as well. See, this is the sort of input you can have if you join the streams. Okay. Willis 961 place. That's a funny name. I mean, it's probably a really funny place as well. Unfortunately, it does not have indoor sewage collection. So, yes, well. Okay, so. Downhill it goes, probably. Okay, so we... Alright, I need to finish setting it up here. Northasia... No, not Northasia. New Penzance. Sawmill. We've got these, and they're coming from... How many... Yeah, we're getting 64... Well, Yeah, 64 carloads per hour, even though it technically can't process exactly that much, but this is technically what's supposed to be correct. Does Mark know about the new Penzance naming yet? I have no idea. Okay, so they are coming in from Milton Logging Co. and from timber logging and from Silver Falls. So that needs to change color like so, and it then produces summon Marquina, summon Mr. W, summon Sliver Eagle next, maybe. There we go, yes. So the log part of this should now be set up as correctly as it can be, given that we don't have decimal points. So next, let's do the lumber. Okay, so how much lumber can one of these flatbeds hold? If we try for 2. I'm disappointed that you didn't get the Santa hat out today. Well, who says that I have a Santa hat? Sorry, just had to check that it wasn't visible back there. Okay, so it's 2. Okay, that works. Which means that... Okay, we can work with this. This works. Good. So I have my reindeer antler headband out. Santa, there can only be one. Santa's on his way to Germany now. 3.5 billion gifts so far. Well, if all the windows shatter from the hypersonic speed that he's traveling, you know who to write the bill, send the bill to. Right. So, now we need to decide how many places are going to receive lumber. So Silver Falls is definitely going to receive it. And in terms of how many cars we'll want up here, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think 8 cars is fine for up here. And it doesn't all, so we're going to have less lumber than we do logs because there is waste, which we will export as wood chips. So we've got 32 cars of logs. If we say half of that is going to go out as lumber and half of that is going to go out as wood chips, for example, then this would be half of the lumber, 8 cars, because 8 is half of 16, which is half of the 32 that we're getting in as logs. Yes, industry name idea. Santa's Thorough Glazing and Sons. Also, male reindeer drop their antlers in winter, which means Rudolph is a trans mask icon. Ha! I see. Not sure about that. I mean, he's just a reindeer, right? Yeah. You don't have to look too much into everything, but if you want to get scientific about it, then I think there are other things that warrant getting scientific about more than that. Namely the flying bit, probably. Your head cannons. I see. Ahem. So, we could also unload lumber here. However, issue with that is that we've only got one speed of consumption, one rate of consumption here. Even though with multiple industries, we've got many queues, we've got different products we can put in, we only have one rate of consumption for all of them, which won't work. So if I want lumber to be delivered up here, then I need another multiple industry. It's as simple as that. Now, if I wanted to, I could have 2 multiple industries on top of each other with a little junction going into itself, but that would get too fiddly. So if I want this, I'm going to have another platform or something somewhere. So where should we have this? I mean, I guess a good place might be over here somewhere. Although we don't have that much space here. I was thinking, theoretically, we could have the line coming into this property. Maybe we could have it come right into this warehouse. That might work. Should we try that? We could try that. I mean, yes, there isn't that much space in here for forklifts, but I think that that's probably the best solution. Should we try it? Sounds ideal for Warhammer 40k headcannons. I don't know much about Warhammer 40k. Flying bit? I thought Santa strapped jetpacks to the reindeer. Oh, I had not heard that version. Spoon lifts. Yeah. Thomas comes to breakfast comes to mind. Only this time it's intentional. Spot lifts. What a lovely chain of ideas. Okay, so if we have multiple industry new in here like so. Actually, that fits. It fits pretty much perfectly lengthwise. So like this, and then we need an invisible signal up here. And then what if I just connected this up? Yeah, I think that works. Yes, it's going over the turntable, but that's okay. And then maybe we can have an opening gate in here or something like that. Let's see. I'll need to go back to get one, or rather up here. It's probably the easiest way of getting one. Yes, you already put the stream title in. Hold on. Yeah, I think that should work. Where was I? I was over here. Factory reset, Kangafango. No! No! Hold on. Just need to make sure this is turned the correct way. Wait, what if this hurts? What if this really hurts? I didn't think of that. Oh, believe me, it will. I get the reference. Okay, and then I'll paint over a little bit of the grass texture over that bit. Because we no longer need the ballast here. Oh, it will. Believe me, it will. All right. Yeah, that's the one I wanted. The quote I wanted. Okay, this needs to be raised up slightly. You raise me up. So my sleepers are buried. Although a little bit more, just a little bit. I think that works. You can have a little bit of gravel in there. That's a bit too much. Can't do that. Okay, that works. Wait, are you just saying that, or is it really gonna hurt? You're just saying that, aren't you? No, you're not. It is gonna hurt. Exactly how painful are we talking? Yeah. Portal 2 quotes, by the way. Also, I'm going to increase the height of the train around here a little bit, just so that the door looks straight, because if the door looks angled, then it looks like it wouldn't be able to close. Okay, so this would need capacity for 8 cars. Although it doesn't, well, the warehouse doesn't need capacity for it, because we've got some yard tracks here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so now we just need to set this up to consume that. Not like that, not this here. Do we not have... Hold on. Oh, I didn't put... Not this... Oh, I did. Oh, I get... Oh, right. Never mind. I was looking at the... never mind. It's okay. So that's what it takes in. It also takes in... lumber. Namely 8 carloads per hour. T-minus 5 minutes until Santa will deliver presents. 6 minutes. Well, 5 minutes now. And it gets that from New Penzance lumber mill. So lumber unloader. Sometimes when I type fast, I get letters in the wrong order. So lumber, size 16, because remember it's 2 per car. And this will be turned into general goods. But we'll set that up. Well, actually, not those ones, I want the other ones. These ones. And I think a 1-to-1 ratio is good. So lumber needs to be unloaded. General goods need to be loaded. And then that'll turn them to general goods. But general goods should also be items, not liters, items. 2 per car, or what's that? Oh, super car. It's items. So there's going to be, wait, so it's 16. We did say 16, right? Yeah, because 8 cars, 16, so it needs to be 240. So 1 every... It's 1... Actually, does that work? Hold on. I think so, yes. Because we've got that many coming in. So it's every 4 minutes. Do 1. So after 16 minutes, it will have done 60. Well, after 16. Hold on, does that? Hold on, if it's. I've confused myself now. Yeah, because it's 60. Yeah, that does make sense. That does make sense because it's 16, which is 50. It makes sense in my mind. It's correct. So that unload and loader is good. These ones are good as well. It is 16, which is 15. Ah, yes. Yeah, because, well, in an hour, it would be 15. Because 15, 30, 60 in an hour. But, so if we've got 16 coming in, because it's 2 per car, so it's an even number, so it would be 16, then we would have to use a decimal point to get 64 out in 60 minutes. Unless we just did that as one number. So we say after 1 entire hour, it changes, which I don't want. So that's why I'm just saying 15 as a close enough. Because it won't matter that much. Probably. So that's why I say 16, 15 in my mind because of that. because we don't have decimal points for the numbers. 15, which is 16, because 7 times 2 plus 2 is 16. I mean, yes, that is true. But I don't know why that would explain 15, which is 16. Okay, so the lumber unloader is good. Actually, let's put in general goods. Hold on, if it's, although, since we're using the boxcars, it would be 7 per boxcar. So we can't have, yeah, so it won't work. Because that would mean we would need one less. Because we'd need 14, not 16. But since we can only have one rate of production, I can't change that. So I'm going to write that down as 2. He's coming to give you presents. You better not hide. Yeah, I kind of have to write that down as 2 carloads per hour. Because unless, that seems a little to me. If I said that it produces 2 general goods per lumber, then we would output 4 carloads of general goods per hour. Although, no, because it's every 4 minutes, not every... Hold on. No. Yeah, because it's 1-to-1, so it would actually be... No, it would work like that, because it's 7 per. So that would be 14... Yeah, so it would actually be 4.5 carloads per hour. Ish. Close enough. I think that's good, because the amount of general goods that I want to go to places needs to be... I think that's... Even that's not enough, because... I want more boxcars of general goods. So if we did 4 per 1 lumber, then that would be 9, correct? So if it's 4 per 4 minutes, that's 1 per minute, which would mean 60 per hour. If we divide 60 by 7, that's 8.5. Okay. 8.5 boxcars coming out of this place, full of general goods. Then it would be 1, 2... Actually, that's the wrong object. Hold on. Be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that many boxcars of general goods coming out. And then we would have, if we set up this, since the two lumber industries that take lumber in, take in the same amount, we would also get 16, well, we would get, well, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, well, it's technically 8.5. So we would get 8.5 down from Silver Falls as well, from up there. So that would mean that would be 17 boxcars. So this is 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So it would be this many boxcars full of general goods, which I think is probably... I think it's probably enough. If we do end up needing more, then we can always either import some off-map, which I don't really like, but we can do that. Or we can even add more industries that take lumber in the industrial area, down in the city, so that the lumber is very close by. So I think that works. So now I just need to remember how I set this up. So this is 4, yeah, 4 in the amount. Okay, that works. So over here, actually, yeah, here it's split. So hold on, what did I set the other number to? Because I don't think I set the other one up yet. Yeah, 16, that's what I thought. 16, 240. So over here we've got 16, 240, 1 out, and then over on the other side, hold on, I want the other multiple industry, not this one. Hold on, let me quickly put this in hiddens. And then I want to hide hiddens. There we go. Okay, so capacity. Well, 16. But so actually we can just have 1 a minute like that. That works perfectly fine. Okay, now let's show the hiddens, and let's move this back to, no, not the general goods loader. I want the other one. I want the other. No, I want the other one. Nope. There we go. And this needs to go back onto, let's do temp locked. Right. Yes, did you add a bumper in the North Sea warehouse? Might have missed it. No, I added an invisible signal because the bumper would get in the way of forklifts. 6 viewers. Oh, hello, welcome. Okay, so that is good, he says with trepidation. So Silver Falls. So the logs from Silver Falls, yeah, I need to put in the destinations, which is New Penzance Lumber, not Lumbier, Lumber Mill. And then Silver Falls takes in lumber from the New Penzance Lumber Mill, and also exports general goods at a rate of 8.5 carloads an hour, same as North Sea. Okay. Yes, that looks like it works. Okay, so, and the reason why I'm not being, theoretically, if I wanted to be completely exact, I could just say that all of the industries only tick over their production every hour, and then I could write in the exact number I want it to be. So if I wanted this to be completely exact, I could have it like that, but then you would have to, you wouldn't get any production accumulating over time. It would just be empty, and then after an hour it would completely fill up again or completely drain, which wouldn't be that fun. In some cases, I could also make it be every like half hour or quarter hour, but I really don't want to do that if it's avoidable, because it's just not that fun. Plus, this is mostly for session making, so that I know how many cars of what type loaded with what I need to put, either in yards or as part of AI trains or as part of player trains. So the exact rates don't need to add up 100% correctly, necessarily. Yes. Good. Now that that is sorted, we saw it, we said it, and now it is sorted. Percent per shilling. Okay, so next would be general goods. So we've got 17. Yes, 8.5 times 2 is 17. We've got 17. See, it's sorted. We've got 17 carloads of general goods. No, not 17. Well, yes, 17 carloads of general goods. So the towns definitely need some, but I think the majority of consumers is going to be down in New Penzance because of all the industry there. So, but let's do the towns first, and then we'll see how much is left over for New Penzance to see if we need more production on the route. Roger French, the ex-MD of B&H, wants to get rid of the C8 announcement. Oh, what do you think? I quite like it. When I was there, I mean, yes, it might, if you're not used to it, it might be concerning, because it's like you're at the train station or in a train, and then you hear a voiceover saying, if you see something that doesn't look right, talk to a member of staff or phone British Transport Police on insert number here. It doesn't say insert number here in the announcement. That would not be useful. They have the actual number there. I'm just saying that because I don't know the number. And see it, say it, sorted. So if you're told to call the police on a train or at a station, I can see how that might be concerning. However, I think that it's useful because, for one thing, if something does happen, you're more likely to know the number. Plus, it's when I was taking trains more, which wasn't that much anyway, but when I was taking them, or when I was in London or whatever, as well, it was actually interesting because while I was waiting at the platform, whenever it came on, since I knew what the announcement was, I was able to go along with it in my mind as well. And it's like, that announcement again. And I quite like it, but I can see why it might not be that good. Oh, hold on. Are we still live? That is a yes. Good. So, MD, manager, director? What is unsure. B&H, Brighton and Hove. I understand his views, but I also think it's a pretty good idea to know that you can be safe on the trains. Although that is an expectation. Like that's an assumption. If I ride a train, I assume that I'm going to be safe. Having the announcement there can make it feel more like you're not safe. But anyway. If you see anything that doesn't look right, yeah. Digby and Soton. Yes, sorry, I didn't see the message. I don't mind. Although I'm not the one who the message was written by. Right, so Let's see. Yes, so how many carloads of general goods go to the chans? Let's start at the top. So, Crosswood. They are going to need some because of their industry, which is mainly the breadery. You do assume, yes, but people can be bad. I know, people can be bad, but I mean, yeah, so having the number there is useful, which I've said before, but I think that it might make you feel less safe, even though it might technically make you be more safe. So, not 77 cars. Yes, no, not 77 cars. So we've got this breadery here, which produces quite a lot of bread on pallets. So having general goods, like boxes, pallets, stuff like that, being shipped up here. Yes, I could have empty pallets being a separate load, but that would just get messy. Let's just do general goods. General goods shipped up here. We could just reuse that same multiple industry here, which I think is actually good. Although, saying that, well, it's 1 per hour. So, well, 1 per minute. So it would be 60 per hour. Is that what I've written down? Hold on. Oops. Yes, it is what I've written down. Good. So I think that, yeah, that would be 8.5 carloads of general goods per hour, which is too much. So we're going to have to put in a separate multiple industry, which I could, well, we could put that, well, we could put it right here, actually, on this siding, because we don't necessarily need to have a warehouse there. I think actually that would fit quite nicely. So, like that. The snow looks better than Tier 17's actual snow when over static image. Over static image, yeah. Hopefully this will work correctly. Nope, it did not. The bumper went to the wrong side. Sigh. Okay. So now, I've renamed this to Crosswood Breadery General Goods Unloader. And then oops, general goods, size 7. Oh, actually, that's a good point. Do we want 1 carload going up here or 2? I think 2 is good. So in that case, we need a size 14. And then unload. And then for the processes, it needs to consume them. So if we've got, so yeah. So if we have, so 1 every minute, would mean 14 minutes. So it needs to be 1 every 4 minutes, basically, as well. So yeah, 1 every 4 minutes. Actually, I think that there's a snowstorm coming. Hold on. I'm not sure if there is, but there might be. Oh yeah, there is. Look at that. I hope it won't last too long, because that could be very distracting for people watching. So, that works. Ish. It works well enough. So... Right. The breadery now needs to import journal goods, namely 2 carloads per hour. And that comes from which one? More like medium snow. Well, I think it's snowing quite heavily now, if you look at it. So, we've got them coming, well, they're both of the, it doesn't really matter which one they come from, because they're both on the same line, going up like that. So I suppose we might as well use it from Nothesia. So Nothesia, there we go. Yeah, okay. So now, now we need to, oh, the snow went a little lighter again. Nice. Okay, so now we need to go to the next town. So obviously Nothesia doesn't need general goods to be dropped off, considering that they produce it. Same with about Silver Falls. But do we need general goods at the gravel pit? I think yes, considering that we've already got a warehouse for it. Test. Yeah. So cracks, gravel pit, general goods, unloader. I think that, well, I was going to say maybe 1 would be enough, but considering we've already got some warehouses over here that also will likely need general goods, I think 2 is good as well. You do 14 every 240 seconds, 1, so then it takes an hour to get rid of them. And there we go. So now Correct's Gravel Pit also has the same 2 carloads of general goods per hour. That's 4 out of 17 accounted for. Let's call this, I don't know. Transloading this. I don't know. We'll probably change that. We'll see. Yeah, save. I do save. Set weather blizzard. Start blizzard. I don't think those commands work on weather. Summon blizzard official. Anyway. Okay, so we've got general goods coming up here. 2 carloads. It's 4 carloads per hour accounted for. Now let's leave the New Southport area full, well, second to last, because I think that they could need a whole bunch more considering how many industries we've got there. So let's do the farms need them? I don't think so. No, let's not do that. But maybe the sugarcane stuff needs them. If we did have an unloader for general goods at the sugarcane plantation, I do believe that it would probably be up by where the sheds are. In fact, it would probably be here or something like that. I think 1 carload would be enough for this. Actually, probably having it here, well, actually on the way to the turntable is not ideal. We could have it back here, but I don't really think that I want to have a platform back here. Maybe a little wooden one would be good. Although that would have to you would have to carry the stuff quite a ways. I guess we could have it right there, and then make that not that. Hold on, temp locked to the rescue, and then make this a 3-way junction. I think that could work. So we have this here. Have that be a 3-way junction. That's now the wrong lever. We need yard 2. And then just have this carry on to about there, and probably just have this kind of end up being buried in the ground. And then have an invisible signal. Facing that way. And then since I've already got the dwarf signals there, let's put a dwarf signal here as well. Well, probably like there. And then a little wooden platform I think would be good here, just to indicate where to unload. Maybe a wooden path. No, I want something a little, or maybe. I'll put it here for now, and we'll see if we find anything better. I mean, that... I suppose... Well, yeah, let's leave those there for now, and we'll see what we find. Yeah, actually, that's more the sort of thing I was looking for. If we place... oh, I got rid of the boxcar. Hold on. What would this be like height-wise? Yeah, that's much better height-wise. So yeah, we'll see if we put anything better, but I think that's probably going to be the best one. And those are crossing boards. Yeah, let's use this one. And this needs to then be about that long. Right, yeah, so you can, I think that works quite nicely like this. And then we'll rename this to, oh, actually, let's not rename it yet because, well, let's temporarily just call it sugarcane, let's call it sugarcane sheds for now. And then general goods will have, oh, that's not what I wanted. I wanted it like this. 1 carload per hour. And where, oh, that's the wrong one. I did not mean to rename, oh, I didn't rename that one, good. But that's slightly annoying, hold on. Hide that, then click on this one. Right, so do we want this to come from Northusia or from the gravel pit? Not the gravel pit, the Silver Falls, that's the one I meant. Silver Falls or Northusia. So we've got 4 from Northusia. I guess it really doesn't matter. Let's have this one be the 0.5.5 one. So let's do Northusia / Silver Falls. Okay, so general goods, 7. And then this needs to consume it needs to be twice the amount of time. There was 240, so that would be 480. 1 item. Yeah, because that makes sense. Sugary shores. These aren't shores. These also aren't shorts. Okay, so actually, are the general goods? I thought the general goods were a placeable object as well. Let's try just having a couple of, actually no, I just want, let's just go with crates or crate. Yeah, let's just have some of those over here, just to indicate that this is in fact where these are supposed to be unloaded. Although those might be a bit too much. A crate, I think, is better. Just like that. Yes, bye-bye. Bye-bye, Lisa. Thank you for coming. Also, snow on screen. Yes, there is. There has been for a while. Okay, so that is 5 out of 17 cars accounted for. Bye-bye. See you tomorrow, maybe. It's 5. Going over here. Yes, so this needs to be a general goods unloader for the cement works. So to zero go general goods unloader. Now, considering that this is a larger actually, yeah, let's have 2 up there and then 2 over on this shed as well. Although, how is that? Yeah, that works. That works. Actually, no, it doesn't, because that's actually, no, that still would work, surprisingly. Anyway, let's just set this one up. Yeah, so let's have 2 and 2. So what was it called? Right, Roger is here now. So this takes in 2 carloads of general goods, and so we've got 4. Okay, so let's say, okay, so it's 8 and 8, because we're splitting 1 at the sugarcane plantation. So it's 8 and 8 for Northusia and Silver Falls, respectively. We are already using 4 from Northusia. So if we've got 2 from, I did say Silver Falls. So we've got 4 from there. If we do 2 more, that would be 6. Then we had 2 left from it. So that works, I think. So 2 from Northusia for that, and then 2 from Silver Falls from this. Red unloader, general goods unloader. So general goods, same track, unload, and we can have the exact same thing, except that this needs to be, oop, that's not the one, this one's the one. We need 7 here. Oh wait, did I? Hold on, close out of that. Oh, that was quite close. It reset the time. So let's quickly have a look at the time. The timing in here. It's 43800 in case it resets again. It did. 43800. 7. Okay, so that should work, which means that the Clayton Heights, Clayton Heights takes in general goods, but this time from Silver Falls. So we've got 2 remaining from Northusia and 6 remaining from Silver Falls. So up here at New Washington, we've already got this over here, and we've already got 3 boxcars here. So if we say 3 boxcars of general goods coming in as well, then we can use the same multiple industry, which works great. Those will have to come from Silver Falls, unless we want to split it up as well, which I don't. So general goods as well, and this is 43800 still. And we need to get 10 out. Okay, I need to rename that to that. So now we've got New Washington taking 3 from Silver Falls. So now we had 6. So now we've got 3 remaining in Silver Falls and 2 in North Osea. So if we split it up, maybe, well, how many would New Towerport need? So this one's already bred. So this needs general goods. And then we've got okay, that's already bred. How many do we actually need to put still here? This one definitely needs some. Is that it? So general goods for that one. Then that's already bred. That is coal. That's bread. That is also bread. That one needs to be general goods. Yes, by the looks of things. So we've only got 2 industries that need general goods here. So how many cars could those fit? Where was I? So this one, I would say 2 maximum. Okay. So those could be the 2 from North Osea. So we've got 6 left. So if we then go over here, put in 1, 2, 3. Those are 3 from Silver Falls, and we've got 3 left for the large city, which seems like not enough. We may need more production, which I could either reduce the cars going here or I could add more production, and I think I'm going to add more production, considering that means more cars, which means longer trains, which means better fun railroad thing. Yes, that is the technical term. So this already has woods furniture on it, so let's just name it that. Actually, let's call it New Towerport woods furniture, general goods unloader. New Towerport woods furniture. And that needs this one, so 2 from North Asia. Coming in. Which means that once I've set this up, this should, theoretically, be North Asia done, at least in terms of general goods. At least for the current capacity. Then we just set this one up for 3. So what should this be called? How about just Pete D storage, because of what's on the roof. I know that I've used this building in some other places as well, but Pete D storage, sure. And then general goods unloader. Now, what was the... Actually, yeah, that's... It was over here. I've got it set up like that. So... yeah, I'm just going to think it through again. I think that's going to be easier. Oh, wrong one. Oh, actually, that's a good point. This... ah, yes, I forgot about that. Oh, actually, that could be another way for general goods to come in, thinking about it. Yeah, let's do that for added capacity. That's a great idea. Yeah, that's going to work. Tell you what, no. I'm just gonna copy it. I'm just gonna copy it. Even if I have to remember the number going across. General goods? Really? So it's 43810. So 43800 and 10. Right, from today there's only a week left in the year 2022. Yes. Copycat. Copycat? Me? Rarely. Okay, so let's put that in. Pete D storage, which takes in, oops, takes in 3 from Silver Falls. So now Silver Falls has 3 left. Let's name this temp general goods in. Right. Okay, so yeah, cat. So let's write down the out industries, where they're all going. So I think I need to sort this by, well, sort this alphabetically first. So let's do, which one's first? Probably North Asia. Yeah, North Asia. So this exports to what locations? So it exports to Crag's gravel pit. Crag's gravel pit, not put, pit. Namely two, what was it, 2 boxcars? Hold on. 2, I believe. Yes. So then Crosswood Breadery also takes 2. Crosswood Breadery takes 2. So new Starport Woods Furniture takes 2. New Stourport Woods Furniture takes 2. That's 6. So 2 more. Well, 2.5 technically. Roger Serial Co takes 2. Takes 2. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So now, yeah, now we've just got the 0.51, which goes to sugarcane sheds. Sugarcane, oops, sheds takes 0.5. Now let's quickly do the same for Silver Falls, and then the stream's over. Let's read chat first. I saw 3 cats today from the bus window today. I see. Good. Nice to hear. Off the top of your head, do you know the German word for cat? Albtraum. Nah, that's nightmare. They swapped it around recently for a bit of fun. Really? German word for cat is Katze. They? Head office of German. Of German what? Language. Okay. So Silver Falls. What goes from Silver Falls? So 2 carloads to Clayton Heights. Clayton Heights. Get 2 carloads. No, that's the wrong thing. New Washington takes 3 carloads. Pete D Storage takes 3. So that's 8. Wait a minute, we've already got 8. Hold on. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. But wait a minute, then we've already used all of it up. Because we export 0.5 to sugarcane sheds. 0.5. So then that is 8. Does New Washington really take it from... Yeah. Okay. So that means we're actually already using all of the supply from both Silver Falls and North Sea. right? Yeah, that's 1, 2, 3, 6, 8, 8.5, and let's just make sure that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.5. Yeah. So any further general goods that go to New Penzance, which will have a lot of general goods going to it, like for example, actually, come on, load. Actually, yeah, load everywhere, please. Yeah, general goods are going to go over here to the sheds, to the yard. I mean, we're going to have general goods being received by quite a few of these industries over here as well. Although I suppose some of these might... But no, I mean, I could have some of these produce general goods and then switch out some of the general goods in some of the other industries for these ones to go up there from here. But I'm not sure that I like that idea too much. Or even enough. And yeah, we've got a lot of these industries that need general goods. So we need to get general goods into the map somehow. So either we could increase production from the logs, which I don't really want to do. The other option is that we have, well, we're already going to import general goods from here. However, I don't know how many carloads that's going to be per hour. We can have quite a lot considering that it's ships coming in. But I think it might be nice to have some more entering from another place. For example, I mean, we could have, I mean, like at Silver Falls, for example. Although maybe not Silver Falls. Maybe it would be good to have coming in from up here somewhere. Well, it actually depends on where the road is. So, yes, we could have trains full of boxcars coming from off of the map, coming onto the map here, and that's how more of it gets on the map. And sure, that works. And for AI trains, that's good. Although I suppose we don't really need an industry to produce them, unless we do for multiplayer sessions, but supplying all of those industries in a multiplayer session isn't going to be that much fun either, probably, anyway. So we could just have boxcars waiting here in these sidings to be picked up by a train, or over at one of these other yards to be picked up by a train. And then if you do play in multiplayer, you can just place those cars here yourself and and have them like in universe come in from off of the map. I think it's probably going to have to be a combination of both those things. So general goods coming in from off of the map, as well as being unloaded from barges onto trains here. Yeah, I think that's going to have to be it. So now it's time to it's time to do something. It is time to do something indeed. Now it is time to keep repeating yourself. I'm doing it deliberately, yes. Yeah, it's time to take a screenshot. So, where should we take it? I mean, I guess we... Hold on, why is that got a name? Actually, let's do temp locked. Hold on, what object has the name? There's a thing called new... Oh, right, it's... Oh, yeah, I thought I saw warehouse somewhere, but I probably just misread New Washington. Anyway, I remember Miss W was in VC when you built that bridge. Stream number 186, I believe it was. I mean, if you say so. So I think that... I mean, what would be good for a thumbnail when all we do is talk and set up stuff? Maybe over here somewhere. Maybe just having... Although, looking at this, we do actually have... Ah, look at this. We already have a general goods unloader here. However, that isn't going to take general goods. Okay, so either we could have this be a loader and then have more going out from up here, which I don't necessarily want, or we could have loaded general goods cars coming in from down here. Which would be fun, but we just need more. So if I rename this to loader, now suddenly we've got a whole bunch more general goods coming in from Silver Falls. I mean, it's that easy. Pose for thumbnail. Haha, yes, it was that. Nice. Do it now. You better get in there quick. Toggle face cam. Toggle face cam for I'll bust through. If that command worked, that would be funny. That is a really nice shot. However, we need some sort of thing on it. Although, maybe we could have the minimap again. Although that's not really working, is it? No. Maybe we just take a picture like this. There we go. Did you get my good size? Yes, I did get you good size. 2'4", wasn't it? Oh, sorry, that's 2'4". Size? Oh no. Anyway, I think that's probably going to be a good thumbnail. So with that, going to say thank you all very much for watching, and for those of you in the UK, Merry Christmas for tomorrow. It's going to be till Christmas, till you get to bed probably. And yeah, there'll be another Trainz stream tomorrow, and the Hadn't Got Tramway is released. So bye bye everybody, thanks. Right then, have a nice Christmas both. Many thanks and for the stream. Merry Christmas and thanks. Code Monkey, thank you. Stream tomorrow, yes. I love working on this. Why would I not work on this? Anyway, it's nice to hang out with friends on stream modding this. Probably won't be able to make that one. We'll see. It's okay. You'll be able to watch the archive if you want to see riveting spreadsheet gameplay. Anyway, Monday, yes. Bye-bye. Good night. Spreadsheet. Yes.